there is going to be some legitimate fights
Yes.
coming up
Yes.
in New York, and actually there's another one that's going to be taking place in Riyadh.
Saudi Arabia.
They're calling these Fatal Fury.
Yes.
Hopefully not. Hopefully they don't take that, to be for certain.
Right.
We don't want no fatality about it, nothing. So I don't even know that the name is right. But the one in New York is going to feature what I think is three of the up and coming. There's this new generation of boxers.
Mm-hmm.
We had the old guard. These are the people in the new guard.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, all part of this new guard, and they're part of this Fatal Fury in New York City.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this thing, and what do you think about those fighters?
Well, the three that you mentioned, Garcia, Haney, and Lopez, I've seen them fight. I know what they're capable of doing. In my opinion, they're very entertaining fighters to see. They bring something to the table. The guys that they're fighting, I don't know nothing about them. I don't know if it's even a worthy matchup. I don't know. I don't. But it's being sanctioned, and if it's being sanctioned, we know that the executive director in the state of New York has some say-so in approving of a fight.
Right.
So if the New York Athletic Commission executive director sanctions it, then I have to go with the fact that they're matched up pretty well, and you should get an entertaining fight.
Yeah, and Ryan Garcia fought a heck of a fight. I think it was with Gervonta.
Yes.
I think he did.
Yes, he did.
It was a very competitive fight.
Very competitive fight. Yes.
For a minute, and I believe Garcia also fought Devin Haney.
Yes, he did.
And I think he beat Haney, but it was some controversy about the fight.
Yes, it was 2-3 knockdowns in the fight as well. Yeah.
But Rolando Romero, who Garcia is fighting, I've seen him fight. I've worked with him in the gym, and he is he's an interesting fighter. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
He has some skills.
Yes.
He's not technically sound by any stretch of the imagination, just based upon watching him in the gym sparring. But he's a very dangerous fighter because he's very strong.
Yes.
Very powerful. Former champion. Okay. So Garcia, technically more sound, very strong. So that should be competitive. I don't know a lot about Ramirez, who Devin Haney is fighting, but I know that Devin Haney is probably technically one of the best fighters out there, young fighters out there. And he's a very, very good defensive fighter.
Yeah. So
that should be an interesting fighter. Teofimo Lopez, it depends on which one shows up. But when he is on, he is on.
He is on.
He can really handle it.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know much about Barboza or Ramirez, who are their opponents now.
And I'm not taking nothing from them. Just because I don't know them doesn't mean, and I'm talking about the challengers,
right?
Doesn't mean that they're not worthy.
Right.
They like I said, they could be just as much as worthy of an opponent. And for those guys, Romero, Barboza, and Ramirez, this could be the big step up for them. If they could pull off a win, this could set them up for bigger and better things.
Yeah. And bottom line is, we know that on any given night,
That's
It
right.
only takes one punch to turn a fight
To
around.
turn it around.
And upsets do happen
And upsets
in
do
fights.
happen.
So that's always out there. Now, the one that's going to be in Riyadh pitched Canelo against somebody named William Skull. I don't know anything about William Skull. I've never heard the name.
Yeah.
But, and frankly, I think that this is just a stepping stone fight for Canelo. Because there's a lot of talk out there about Canelo being matched in a mega fight with Terrence Crawford.
Yes.
And so I can't see, given the magnitude of what that fight would be, I can't see them taking a fight over here that's going to be really scary and significantly diminish the opportunity for that mega fight. So and I don't know anything about his opponent, but what I do know is that Canelo is going to bring his A game, and knowing what's on the table down the road, he'll be ready to fight. So it'll be interesting to see if the fight is competitive.
It'll be interesting to see if it's going to be competitive, because you made a very good point. Canelo, I've picked Canelo as my second greatest Mexican heavyweight champ. I think he's earned that mark over the years that he's been in the game.
Not heavyweight now.
Not heavyweight.
Okay.
Not heavyweight.
Not heavyweight.
but Canelo is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Skull, like you said, I don't know much about him. This fight could be the stepping stone for Canelo to look toward a mega fight with Terrence Crawford. And in regards to Riyadh and the fight taking place there, that would be an easy make for Mr. Turkey.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that would be an easy make. That wouldn't be difficult at all, because they got the funding and they can make it happen.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, he has so far, I'm talking about Turkey.
Yep.
He has so far sort of built a reputation for putting on competitive fights. And that's interesting, because there's this thing now about Dana White, the UFC, hooking up with Turkey to come up with what they call the boxing league. And that's, to me, going to be a very, very interesting development over the course of the next 18 months to 2 years. Because if in fact they do merge and they do what it is they're talking about doing, it can change the face of boxing.
It can change the face of boxing, and my big question is, how does the IBF, the WBA, the WBO, the WBC, I mean,
all of the sanctioning bodies,
how are they going to address this as far as their own individual organization? What direction are they going to go? Are they going to be a part of it? Are they going to not be a part of it? The promoters that we have here, I know that Oscar De La Hoya had made some early comments on, would he be a part or assist and be a part? I don't know, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
You're right, because And that's going to be, I'm telling you, Kenny, that's going to be a fight, because if in fact this thing goes down, this combination of Dana and Turkey, if in fact they do what it is they're projecting they're going to do, which is they want to go back to, there'll be 8 weight classes. There'll be only 8 champions. We know that with sanctioning bodies, there's almost 32 titles. Right. You don't know who the champion is.
Right.
Okay? Right. We know that what they want to do is they want to bring the best fighters fighting the best fighters. Okay? Yeah. And that's what the public wants to see.
Yeah.
And we know that financially, they can afford to do what it is they want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be, it can be something that change the complete face of boxing.
Yeah.